As we get closer to this move, we've realized that separating from our children will be harder than what we thought. There's a lot we're excited about, but there's also things that honestly is making us a little nervous. Now, this isn't fear settling in, and we're not saying we're not coming abroad, but it's just real life, and most people don't talk about the struggles behind their decisions.
What we're most excited about, basically, pace of life, slowing everything down, getting everything that we want to do, going at our own pace, at doing the things that we want to do, just waking up when we want to, not having a schedule, a routine, or, having to get up to go to work. For me,
I work.
More time to be intentional with what it is that we're doing, being able to experience different things without having any true obligations, if that makes sense.
So everyday simplicity for us. For me, I think it's the less stuff that we have to do. Granted, as of right now, in our last video, you actually seen that we talked about what it is that we do. But it seems just like sometimes, and I don't know who all can relate to this, that sometimes just rolling out of the bed in the morning times seems like a chore. So it's like we really want the less stuff, the less obligations that feel like it's something that needs to be done, basis things that we just want to, like at the whim, just be able to get up and do. So in the next chapter, something that we kind of do now, but we kind of stopped because our youngest is 18. The second is, well, she's 23, and my oldest is my son. He is 26. So we don't really have to cook as much as we used to, because it's like they self-sufficient. They could go in the kitchen and fix them up something, even if it's a bowl of noodles or whatever the case may be. So we don't really too much have to do that. But the point of going over there, experiencing new way of cooking dishes, walking around more, exploring more, that's something that we're actually going to be looking excited for, because it's a different pace for us. It's going to be a different change of the normal of what we do now, which is basically stay at home and be bored most of the time. So what it feels to me, what it's going to feel like not having a schedule is going to be awesome. Over there, we wake up at what time? 8-ish here, and we're at home in the house all day long. I know for us, we're going to have a schedule plan, because if you don't have a schedule or something that you have to look forward to over there, you're going to get bored and you're going to start doing reckless stuff. So I want to be able to make a schedule, routine of getting up, working out, exploring, cooking, trying new things, finding us a community over there that we can actually basically just roll with like-minded people. We're not going to be doing all that clubbing and all that stuff, but we want to be able to at least hang, play some dominoes, some spades and stuff like that. Just find us a balance of what we somewhat don't have here, and we want to be able to have that there.
And also immerse ourselves in the culture, get to know the local folks, make some friends and stuff like that. Have them take us around to places around different places that they would go to, and show us around and do those type of things.
So he just hit on the topic with the shared experiences and stuff. So a good thing is for us to be able to do these things together. Granted, he was in the military for a while and he deployed to multiple countries, but with that one, it was him basically by himself exploring these things. So that's Harper, y'all. But give me a second. He wants to get up in his door. So what I was talking about as far as the shared experiences, I want to be able to explore these places with him and see certain things that he saw when he was deployed that I didn't be able to see. So he was actually not deployed, but it was when you PCS over to Thailand. I was
deployed to Thailand.
He deployed to Thailand around about, what year was that?
2007.
And he did tell me some things as far as the culture that he liked and how everything was. But again, I wasn't there to experience that with him. So this time around, I'll be able to go and sightsee, see these temples, see everything it is that he was talking about when he was actually out there. So do you think that being over there and being alone without having the family base and the friend base here, do you think that we'll be lonely and uncomfortable over there?
No, because we're going to be by ourselves there as well. And honestly speaking, it's not like we can't get out there and meet people out there as well. We met folks here, but we're going in different directions. When you're going in different directions, it's easy for you
to drift apart a little bit.
When you're around like-minded people that are going the same direction, then it's easy for you to build that relationship and continue building on those type of relationships. So I think that we'll be fine. We just have to find those type of people.
And again, what we're most excited about is basically open up the door to create new memories and new routines and everything like that. So
the next thing is what makes us nervous. I'm not going to say it's going to make us nervous. I mean, the unknown is going to always be in the back of our mind. But once you get there, finding a place to live, how much money you're going to actually be spending there, how much it's going to cost for your apartment or house or whatever the case may be, how much you're going to spend in transportation, food, the different costs. Those things is going to make you nervous. But if you have a plan, all those things, once your first month, 2 months gets out of the way, then you can actually have to assess in the situation that you're in, and then you can make those adjustments as you move on. But as far as being out there, like we said in previous videos, we've been in different cultures. So, going to a different place is it's not gonna be like, oh my God, we're
it's
here.
Nothing new to us because we've been in different places. We were actually stationed again, like I said before, in Okinawa, Japan. He was stationed in Thailand. He was stationed in Australia. You were stationed in.
I've been all over.
He's
Morocco, Bahrain.
So it's nothing new, but I think the only difference for us is because we have our 3 children and our 2 grandboys, I think leaving them behind is the biggest thing that's worrying us. We just can't get up through the night and drive 15 minutes away? 15 minutes away to go and check on my eldest, my son, or my grandbabies. My daughters, they're just basically upstairs. So us not being that close to them, it's honestly, I've been staying up a few thinking about this is going to be a 24-hour flight. What if something happens? It's going to take forever to get back home. I have to set up somebody to, if something was to happen and we're not here, hey, can you get to my children for me type stuff. So thinking about that is the most scariest part of not being able to reach your children when they need you the most. So
those are the norms that can make you nervous.
I think with anybody, not just us, with anybody. So for me, it's like the adjustment phase of us actually being adults or parents or getting out there without our children is honestly scary. So
you have to accept that some things can't be planned. Some things you just have to walk through it. You have to go through it and you have to experience it. Yeah. So, I understand, what she's saying with the kids and everything, but I'm going to use this analogy, even if you move from Florida to California, it's still some distance. You're over 3,000 miles away, a couple of thousand miles away. So you still got some distance between them. And we still got folks here in the States. So we'll still be able to reach out and touch them if we need to. But at the end of the day, we raised them right. We believe we raised them right. They're adults and they know how to get in contact with us if they need us. So, the next question we will have to think about is, what if we're wrong? What if we're wrong? You know, then we're just gonna have to adapt. We're just gonna have to adapt. We're just gonna have to adapt and overcome. We're gonna have to figure it out because we're there now. There's no other way. Figure that shit out, and then keep moving forward because we've already made the plan. We've already made the decision, and now it's time to execute.
Sounds like you're talking directly to me. So I've heard a few expats talking about the nervous system. Once you leave the chaotic mindset behind and you step foot over there, the basically the ground resets your nervous system over there. So for me, I think we just need to take one step at a time, realize that we need to deprogram ourselves with the rush, the having to get everything done in one day type of thing. What they say, sabai sabai.
Mm-hmm.
We have to, yeah, we have to make sure that we're mentally slowing down, not physically, but mentally slowing down, so that we can reset our bodies and stuff to be able to do the longevity over there. What we don't want is about a year or so down the line, we find ourselves back in the States because it was too crazy for us. We couldn't take the westernized mindset out of an area that was meant for you to be at peace. So we're not going to lock ourselves down into anything permanent. Yes, Thailand will be our base, but we do see ourselves traveling all over Europe, all over Asia. We will be getting our passports stamped the hell up. So, so it's not just about moving over there and staying in one location. It's about basically enjoying the different type of cultures and seeing the world for what it was meant to be. I'll put it like that. You wasn't meant to be in one area your entire life. You're meant to explore this world. Mm-hmm. So let's see. That with the work that we actually put in so far as our research and everything, do you think that we put in enough work to be able to get everything done together as far as transitioning over there?
I mean, the work that you put in, I think we're okay.
So we'll be able to adjust perfectly, you're saying?
I think so. I mean, with my knowledge of being in all these different countries, with your knowledge of all the YouTube videos, all the research that you've done online, everything that you've looked at, I think that when we put all that stuff together in our thought process of slowing down, taking it day by day, not locking into anything long term,
living, that's the main thing,
and then getting out there and living through every step, I think we're fine.
This is honestly something that I want my kids to be able to do as well, not just stay here in the US because it's all that they know. Granted, they have moved around, but for me, it's one of those things where I want them to see that you don't just have to stay in Texas. You don't have to just stay in Florida. You don't have to just stay in Alabama because the norm, the custom, what it is that keeps you safe. Safe never got anybody anywhere. So it's okay to explore the world. It's okay to basically put yourself out there in the unknown.
There's some things that we will still be unsure about. How quick things will feel normal.
I think it's going to take a long time.
Will things feel normal in a foreign country, in Thailand, in Bangkok, in wherever we end up living at? Just little things like that. Will parts of us change as we go forward living there?
I believe it will.
Will our physical being change? Our mental? Will our spiritual change? What will change? Will we be depressed? Will we be happy? We never know. But all we do know is that we feel that we will grow in our discomfort. That discomfort is like our separation from our kids and grandkids. but we hope that they'll come and visit us. We hope that we'll be able to get the grandkids over and they come and chill with us in the summer times when they're not in school and stuff like that.
I'm going to ask a question for you guys. Please be open and honest with us. So it says, if you ever thought about making that big life change, what excites you most about it? And what makes you the most nervous? So we explained already that leaving our grandbabies and our children behind is the most nerve-wracking thing for us. Now, we're very excited for this move. This transition has been coming for what, close to 2 years? No, a year and a half? Yeah,
Close.
Yeah, a year and a half. So it's like we're ready to get boots on the ground and rock and rolling with it. But that's the number one thing that I think that will have me crying up at night, wanting to call my children, wanting to talk to my grandbabies, wanting to do voice calls, video chats, and stuff like that. And again, I have to realize this was our decision to make. Suck it up, Buttercup.
And you know, they say the distance makes the heart grow fonder. And maybe with the kids,
they may love us a little and appreciate us a little bit more.
A little bit more. Because right now, they just see us as the annoying parents.
Yeah. We're very annoying to them.
So I think that's everything we have for you guys today in this particular video. So if you found this video to be interesting to you and informative, subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Latest. Stay blessed.
That's it, my dude. 45 minutes.